I'm Mike Horst. I'm a retired chief out of the city of Harrisburg with nearly 35 years on the job. I'm here today to talk to you about our 5 or die concept. If you think back to the last time that you've had CPR training, you'll know that 5 minutes is an important time. After 5 minutes, without oxygen to the brain, the human body begins to die. Well, did you know that statistics show that it takes 18 minutes or more to get a fireman out of a dangerous environment? Too long. That's why at Fast Rescue Solutions developed the Fast Board. With one click and one pull, rescue crews can bring a downed fireman to the sidewalk in 1 minute and 20 seconds. It's that fast. That's how we give someone a fighting chance. That's why 5 or die is so important to us.
When we move up to a firefighter, there's a couple things we want to do. We want to be able to load them face down. That allows us to have access to their buddy breathing port. So when we set it down with him, we'll basically be underneath the board, line the haul bag up right with the face piece. That allows us to load the firefighter on the board low enough so that if we have to go to a low profile position to have a low radius turn, we can take advantage of those natural breaks in the body. Strip the bag off. I want to put his arms across his chest. I do that so that I can contain them on the board itself. Move the board right up to him, reach over, get a purchase point, which most of the time is just getting a hold of that pack. Take a hold of the top section of the board, pull him to it, and right there he's loaded on. With the undercuts on the outside of the board, it gives me a good, almost like a scoop stretcher. So once I have him loaded here, I reach in, take a hold of the extra large, bring it up and over his shoulders, come between the legs, get a hold of it. I want to extend this one fully, and this one should come forward fully. Make my one connection point. I want to keep this away from the buddy breathing port. So I usually put it on the side away from it. Move up to the front, keeping these over the shoulders. One pull, and right there we're ready to go. So when the team moves up, they're going to line the haul bag up with the face piece. Strip the bag off. Get a hold of him, load him onto the board. The team member who's doing the haul line will move away. And then when he starts to haul the board, the system will tighten itself and they'll start moving out. So we also have another configuration for the bottom of the board that would make it a little more comfortable if we have to load civilians on the board, and especially if we have to go into a vertical configuration. We take the strapping off through the handles. What that allows is when we pull this out, it keeps the webbing wide. And as it comes up through the legs, it creates a seat. So the person actually sits on the webbing and it holds them into position a little better. If we're loading a civilian, we would do it the same way, but we might want to put them face up, especially if we have a conscious civilian. Again, we would move up beside them. We would strip our haul line off. This time we're going to take the closest arm and roll it onto the floor. Move them up in the same position. I'll take that away arm, pull them to the board, and load them on. Quick little adjustment there. Again, up and over. Make our connection. Again, coming up over the shoulders, single pull, down to the board, and we can start moving. To get him off the board, we're just going to push our webbing down, engage the cam buckle, and pull through some slack. Move back to our hardware, take it down, and then he's disengaged.